From Fox 5 News, this is Good Day Atlanta at 8 a.m.
Disturbing new details emerge in the decades-old murder of Tara Baker just days before the accused killer goes on trial. The push from the suspect's attorneys that could delay the case.
Also ahead this hour, it's time to get ready for another round of winter weather. What you need to know is the area gets ready for ice and snow.
Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Good Wednesday morning. Welcome to Good Day Atlanta at 8. I'm Buck Lanford.
And I'm Alex Whitler. Let's go ahead and put our seatbelts on. Get ready for this.
And our big coats, too. Yeah.
Joanne Feldman has been warning us about this for a little while now. Any new information about it?
You know, each day there will be more information that comes into focus. So here's what's consistent, though. The fact that we are preparing for significant impacts from a winter storm that may be primarily ice, maybe a little bit of snow. But what you need to be preparing for while you've got the days here to do it is that driving could become hazardous, if not impossible in some areas, and that power outages become increasingly likely, the more ice especially that we could get. Now, long before that gets here, this gets here tonight. We'll be tracking some scattered rain. This is not our winter storm, and it's got a long way to go before it gets here. So if you're leaving home for the day, you're probably fine without an umbrella. I don't think we bring those showers in until after the sun sets, and these temperatures in the 20s to near 30 or that colder 15 in Blue Ridge will have plenty of time to warm up better than we have the last few days. We're going to be on track for mid-50s long before the rain moves in. And then, of course, our focus will be on the details of who gets more ice than snow, or even who gets more rain than ice, and what that could mean for totals coming up for you in just a few minutes. Natalie?
Joanne, thank you. If you're headed on 85 northbound right past Old Peachtree Road, we have a crash in Gwinnett County. This was in the same spot that earlier crash that we had just cleared. So this one's holding up a couple of those left lanes. You're going to want to take Satellite Boulevard. If you're headed in on 75 southbound, we have a spin out crash that's blocking a right lane. On 75 right there by Delk Road, delays are starting off at Chastain. You can take Highway 41. Those express lanes are also open. And the West Expressway, an injury crash in Douglas County, I-20 eastbound before Thornton Road, still blocking a couple of those right lanes. Highway 78 is your best alternate. Alex?
All right, Natalie, thank you. It's 8:02 now, and with the winter storm still a couple of days away, there's time to prepare. Officials are already taking steps, so they'll be ready no matter what kind of precipitation falls.
And Good Day's Mark Tigner has that story. He joins us live from a GDOT salt barn in DeKalb County this morning. Mark, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, guys. You can see the salt gravel mix behind us ready to be spread when the winter weather hits and the roads become treacherous. Some parts of Georgia got a taste of winter weather last weekend. This time, the size of the areas hit and the impacts felt are expected to be much greater. With so much uncertainty as to what kind of frozen precipitation will fall, snow, sleet, or freezing rain, state officials are preparing for all possible outcomes.
We're already looking at next weekend. We'll be prepared, treating roads, having teams ready. Hopefully we get snow and not ice. But Director Lamb, the rest of our team is on it.
That means nearly 500,000 pounds of salt gravel mix to spread, to go with nearly 2 million gallons of brine and more than 430 snow removal trucks. If this turns into an ice storm, power outages could be a massive problem. Georgia Power says it always remains ready and will send out crews as quick as it can to any areas where the lights go out.
Crews are preparing to respond in the event of any damage.
Winter weather shelters like this one at Cobb County's Must Ministries are also gearing up, expecting even more people looking for a place to get out of the elements when the storm hits. They're stocking up on boots, coats, and toiletries to give out and making sure there's extra staff and security.
We're just so thankful to live in an Atlanta community that cares about people and recognizes that when there's extreme weather, then we take extreme measures.
Here are some measures you should think about taking before the storm hits. Make sure you have some non-perishable food in your house. Make sure that your scripts aren't about to run out, that you have some gas in your car, and finally make sure that you've got fresh batteries in your flashlights just in case the power goes out and you need to see. Reporting live from DeKalb County, I'm Mark Tigner for Good Day Atlanta.
A lot to do, but the good news is there's time to get it done. All right, Mark, thank you. And you can follow our winter storm coverage anytime, anywhere on the Fox Local app or on your for your smartphone, rather. Download it now so you can keep up with the latest, even if you lose power. We'll be streaming our live coverage as well as updating weather closings around the clock. You can follow it all on fox5atlanta.com and on Fox Local.
Well, an Atlanta police officer is recovering this morning after getting grazed by a bullet while arresting a murder suspect.
And this happened in Northwest Atlanta on Monday afternoon. Good Day's Kim Loeffler joins us from the Fulton County Jail, where that suspect is now behind bars. Kim, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the good news here is that officer is going to be okay. Now, this all started as a domestic dispute when officers realized the suspect they were looking for was wanted for a murder over 3 years ago. This all happened just after 1 Monday afternoon when Atlanta police officers got called to Troy Street Northwest for a reported domestic dispute involving a weapon. Police say a verbal argument quickly turned physical, and before officers could arrive, the suspect took off. Officers began searching the surrounding neighborhood and soon spotted the man a short distance away on Stafford Street Northwest. As they tried to detain him, police say the suspect fought back and reached toward his waistband where he had a gun. As officers attempted to bring him to the ground, they say the gun went off, grazing one officer in the leg. Medics rushed the officer to the hospital. Police took the suspect into custody. He's been identified as Raquan Brooks. Investigators later learned Brooks already had active warrants out of DeKalb County, including for murder and domestic violence-related battery in connection to the shooting death of Quakari Freeman on July 1st, 2022. Brooks now faces additional charges tied to Monday's incident, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and possession of a firearm during commission of a crime. So far, Atlanta police have not released the identity of the officer injured in this incident. We do know Brooks has a court appearance scheduled for February. Live this morning at the Fulton County Jail, Kim Loeffler for Good Day Atlanta.
Kim, thank you for that. 8:07 now your time. A 16-year-old wanted in connection to a shooting over the weekend in Lovejoy is now behind bars. Laquan Stevens is accused of shooting a juvenile in the face and neck Saturday night on Lovejoy Crossing Lane. The GBI says he was also wanted in connection to a separate shooting on Misty Ridge Court. Investigators say Stevens was turned in by his father yesterday. Meanwhile, Atlanta police are looking for two men who they say robbed two people at gunpoint inside a gas station on Fairburn Road. This happened back on December 29th. Police say the two men stole money from the victims. Investigators also believe that they may be involved in another robbery on Fairburn Road, this one on January 2nd. The victims were not hurt in either robbery.
Developing news this morning. After just 1 week, Morris Brown College pulls a 180 and reinstates its president. Dr. Kevin James resumes his role after he announced online last week that the Board of Trustees terminated him without providing a specific cause or a substantive explanation. The college issued a statement regarding its decision to rescind the termination. It reads in part, "While correcting a governance and process failure is necessary, the board recognizes that this action alone does not resolve broader concerns that have been raised regarding workplace culture, trust, and the experience of employees."
8:08 your time. Happening today, a cold case murder that stumped police in Athens for decades is finally close to a trial date.
But the current judge in the Tara Baker case may not be a part of those proceedings. Good Day's Caitlin Pratt is at the Fox 5 Live desk with a preview of a pivotal hearing. Caitlin.
Good morning to you both. A push from the suspect's attorneys could delay the case for a family who has already waited 25 years for answers. The case of a University of Georgia law student killed 25 years ago is now set to go to court next month. Tara Baker was discovered dead inside her home in Athens back in 2001, a cold case for more than 2 decades, heating up in 2024. New technology, says GBI investigators, leading agents to the person they say killed her.
She was the champion for so many during her life, albeit short. And through this law, she would continue to help others.
Police say Baker's attacker beat, stabbed, and then sexually assaulted her before wiping down the home and setting it on fire. Edric Faust, now 48, is accused in the brutal crime. But a defense motion filed ahead of trial may once again delay answers for Baker's family. Attorneys representing Faust deny his guilt and say Athens Clark County Superior Court Judge Lisa Lott has shown bias against their client numerous times and should remove herself from the case.
From the documents that I read, it does seem like there are numerous grounds that the defense is concerned about, times when the judge has ruled directly contrary to law.
An example cited by Faust's attorneys in court documents, Judge Lott not enforcing a subpoena for a defense witness at a November hearing. Legal experts say the victim's family has waited so long, prosecutors should join in on this recusal request.
And that means the parties would get a new judge. We would be starting from scratch. The case would go to trial with a new judge, free from whatever influence of the judge who recused herself. That eliminates then a potential ground for appeal.
And of course, we will update you on what becomes at today's motion hearing. Unclear whether, though, if the trial will start as planned on February 2nd. At the Fox 5 Live desk, I'm Caitlin Pratt for Good Day Atlanta.
Okay, we appreciate that, Caitlin. We know you're watching closely. It's 8:11.